Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Washington Pavilion, it's Late Night Boomin! Tonight, our special guest, former Secretary of State and CEO of Miss America, Shantel Krebs, along with Miss South Dakota herself, Hunter Whitney. Featuring Chuck Case and the Late Night Boomers. And now, welcome your host, Jack Unruh.
Oh my goodness, hello everyone. It's hard to, uh-oh. The funny part is we don't have insurance.
What are you doing, Jack?
Well, I'm trying to roller skate. I've literally never done this before. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. First time ever.
Why would you do that?
Well, because tonight we're featuring Sioux Falls' very own roller derby team, the Roller Dollz.
Now, Jack, I know the Roller Dollz is a skater-owned organization that empowers women and helps the community and through their volunteer work and opportunities for women to engage in healthy conversation sport. But don't you think you should be careful on those things? You know, since you broke your jaw recently?
What? Yes, it is true. I broke my jaw just a few short weeks ago.
And how did you do that again?
Well, my brother Eddie thought it would be a good idea to make a video that recreates the incident. Yeah, here's what he made.
This is 100% historically accurate recreation of how Jack broke his jaw. This piñata will represent Jack. Hold on, there's something inside. It's a bunch of poorly rewritten Jimmy Fallon jokes.
You know, believe it or not, that is exactly how it happened. Just like that.
Eddie hit you in the face and ran you over with his four-wheeler.
Yeah. It was a wild Tuesday. Typical at our house, though.
Right. So what'd they do for the surgery?
Well, they wired my jaw shut for 4 weeks. It actually didn't shut me up, though. No. Much to the disappointment of everyone around me. And my mom thought it would be a funny idea to record me right after the surgery. Here's what she got.
This is Jack after his jaw surgery. Doing great.
Feeling peachy.
A little medicated still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to say anything about how your day has been?
You know what? It's been a fun Saturday. Maybe we should do this again next weekend.
You think so?
You up for it?
I'll be here.
Run it back. Let's do it again. I don't care.
You want to say hi to everyone?
Who should I say hi to?
All your fans.
All my 3 fans.
Pa.
Pa, Ma, and my cat, Presley.
All right, will you say thank you to the nurse here?
Thank you to the nurse here.
You're welcome.
You know, it's scary to think that not even heavy medication and a wired jaw is enough to stop you from your terrible jokes.
I know, very, very scary.
Yeah.
I was even doing Mr. Potter impressions in the wheelchair after surgery. For those of you that don't know, Mr. Potter's our producer.
Yeah, and hopefully he's not watching the show tonight. Yeah. Let's check out the clip.
All right, this is Jack wheeling himself out of surgery.
That's right.
He's just doing his own thing here, aren't you, buddy?
Just like Mr. Potter.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Oh no.
I hope you know that false impersonation is a crime.
Mr. Potter, I just got out of surgery.
I'm gonna have to cut the budget of this show even more.
Like that's even possible. I didn't say anything.
It's chaos around here lately.
Yeah. So, Jack, what could you eat with your mouth wired shut? I mean, I'm just asking because we can show these videos once I get you a setup.
Right, you know all the answers. You're
Yeah.
teeing me up for the videos here.
Right, yeah.
Well, I could only eat liquids through a straw, but it did not stop me from blending up and enjoying some delicious foods. See, look, you know, you can do Wendy's chili. That goes well in the Ninja. Yeah, Little Caesars. Trust me. Yeah, you get really desperate really quick.
Well, there you have it, folks. When you don't talk about world events or politics on the show, you're left with basically putting Wendy's chili in a blender. So,
That's all we have left. We got real high-class monologues
yeah.
here.
Yep.
I'm sorry, guys. My jaw is acting up. Let me take 5 years to wheel off stage.
Stay safe.
Guys, I can't stop. Guys!
Well, that was short-lived. Who are you?
I'm Jack. I'll be your host tonight. We have a special guest. Please welcome Nevaeh. Thanks for being here. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Would you rather eat a whole lemon or a whole pepper?
A whole lemon.
Pepper.
If you could create a new animal, what would it be?
A dinosaur with my mom's face on it.
I'd do like a half prairie dog, half hip hop artist. So a prairie dog.
Like Snoop Dogg?
Yeah,
Snoop Dogg.
he knows Snoop Dogg. That is an awesome kid.
What's your favorite dance move?
I'll show you. Can you do that?
I think I could try. No belt.
Well, at least you tried.
That's true. Thanks for the encouragement, Jack.
What are you most thankful for?
My mom, because she's the best.
I'm thankful for workers' comp.
What is that?
You'll find out soon. I'm not like saying that tonight, but like when you're an adult.
Have you lost any teeth?
Yes. My two bottom.
That's funny. I lost my two top ones.
I lost a couple at the bar last week. Don't change it from Ozzy to Perry Como. They don't like that very much.
Would you rather be a late night show host or a co-host?
A late night show host.
Definitely the main host. I'd be totally down to take the reins whenever, anytime, and be the guy in charge. Hey, Jack! What's up? I'm the co-host.
What? Oh, yeah, I know. What's going on here?
I was talking about how I am totally happy being the co-host, and I would never take the reins.
Yeah.
He's lying. He's lying.
You break your jaw once and you're instantly getting replaced. That's how this business works.
Yep. Let's hear it for Jack and Nevaeh, everybody.
Yeah, you know, here at Late Night Boomin', we love innovating. And you know, I'm done with this water now. We have our patent pending, declined. Roller dolly. Can we please see the roller dolly? Look how slick this is. Look at that. Yeah, wheel that on out. You like that? How's that? Yeah. Got the roller skates and everything. Probably take this bad boy on the interstate if you want, but yeah.
Good luck, pal.
I'll tell you what, this thing is slick, so we're gonna send it back. See how smooth we are? The roller dolly, everyone. You know, we have a great guest for you tonight. She's the former Secretary of State for the state of South Dakota and the CEO and president of the Miss America organization. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shantel Krebs. Shantel, welcome to the show.
Well, my pleasure.
Shantel Krebs, everyone. Oh, Shantel.
Thank you, Joe and Chuck, first of all.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to play with these guys. I'm not good enough anymore, so they replaced me. That saxophone player in the end, But thanks for the great intro. How about give a round of applause for these late night boomers?
Let's hear it for the boomers. Yeah, so you used to play? You used to play with them?
I attempted.
You attempted?
Yes, and that's how...
Don't let her fool you. She was awesome. She was great.
And actually, my husband and I met through consensual sex. The truth.
It sounds like I quit band too early.
Yeah. 1 week at band camp is all you need.
That's where it's at.
I better be on my toes with all these jokes.
We've got a lot to talk about tonight. And you know how on interviews, like on late night shows, they have like those cards that they read off of? Well, I forgot mine. But we have our declined patented roller dolly to bring out the note cards for us.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Love it. Isn't nothing like a personal
It is
delivery.
like the
stuck.
slickest. Oh, there we go. There we go. See? Always making life easier.
Think fast.
It's got the logo on it. That's
Yeah,
the most important
that's
thing.
all
It's
that
got
matters.
the logo on it.
That's all that matters. You know, you have so many accomplishments. You were, you're president and CEO of the Miss America organization. I mean, come on.
As a volunteer.
As a volunteer, yeah.
Volunteer.
Yes. And you were Miss South Dakota. And,
That was before most of the kids in this audience were born.
And you
Don't laugh. That was you too.
I was born before that. I did my research.
1997.
92 was when I was born.
Okay.
So I'm good. I'm good.
Before you were born.
Yeah. Well, if you took my IQ level, you'd think I was born last week. But, and you know, you're the former Secretary of State of South Dakota, and you're currently working with Avera right now.
Love Avera. Shout out to Avera.
So many things. But you started off in small town South Dakota. Where did you grow up?
Arlington. Everybody loves small town South Dakota. I had a graduating class of 25 kids, 5 girls, 20 boys. The odds were not that great in our favor. Truly, you'd think it would be. They all dated the out-of-town girls anyway, so why not, right?
Yeah, 25 kids?
25 kids in my graduating
That's
class.
like a third of the state of South Dakota.
Exactly. And we made
Small town, so you're growing up small town South Dakota. I mean, what's there to do? What do you get up to when you're living there?
Well, I grew up on a farm. I'm a farm girl at heart, 4 generations of family farming. And so we rode horse down Main Street.
Really?
And then you had to clean up the doo-doo afterwards, of course. So you had to bring the pickup back through. Many of you in the audience can relate to small town South Dakota. I grew up with those values and the purse connection, your morals. I mean, all of us can agree. That's really who makes you are today. And I'm thankful for small town South Dakota making the person I am today.
605. Come on. I'm telling you, nothing beats the 605.
605. Isn't there a T-shirt on that or something? Do we need
There
them as a
ought to be.
sponsor? They need to be a
605, the state of South Dakota.
No,
sponsor.
the T-shirt logo. We need to get them as a sponsor.
We should.
Yeah, we should.
Why haven't we thought about that yet? What the heck?
Even a tank top, I'll wear it.
I think we all want to see that.
Size large, it'll just be here. Tape it.
New merch coming out soon.
They will stop selling it as soon as they see me wear that.
I heard, you know how they always do that on like talk shows? You know, I heard, and it's on the cue cards, but that you gained a talent, while working in that small town in South Dakota, that you can do a goose call.
Yes, I don't know how, but growing up on the farm, you're outdoors a lot. I'm, interacting with wildlife, and I don't know why. As when you're out by yourself by a swamp, which we owned a lot of land, and you're out riding horse by the swamp or the slough, we called it.
Slough.
I will be able to challenge you that I'm a better goose caller than your little goose call that you had purchased at Shields or Cabela's.
With no tool.
No tools.
You're just belting it out.
I can belt it out.
Can we summon some geese?
Sure. Actually, I can. I can bring some in. So do you guys want me to do it or not?
Come on, let's do the goose call.
No, I don't know if they told me if they do you really want to hear me do this?
Yeah. Come on. We want to hear the goose call.
Okay.
That was spectacular. You did summon a goose.
I did.
You summoned a silly goose.
But that's just my fun talent. That's my fun talent.
That's how Pearl Jam got their sound.
We knew this was going to be on there. We could not let that one go.
Yeah. So, wildlife out there seems to be plentiful. There was a story that came out just a few years ago about you and a certain animal that was terrorizing your front yard. What was that all about?
Yeah, it's a little scary when you live West River. So when I was serving as South Dakota's Secretary of State, of course, I moved to West River, South Dakota, which is, if you live in Pierre, you're not West River. You live in Fort Pierre, you are West River. Big difference, okay? There's Pierre and there's Fort Pierre. We chose to live on a small acreage, about 20 acres, because of course I love my family farm, I love being outdoors. So we purchased about 20 acres, and of course on the west side, or the Fort Pierre side, Stanley County, there's rattlesnakes. Yeah, and when you move there, they do give you the warning to say, hey, just when you're walking around in your yard, make sure to look down. When you open the barn door, and we had a horse barn and a big machine shed, always open the door slowly and then look down before you walk in. East River, I grew up East River. Remember, how many of you are from West River? Anybody? A few. So you know, right? Yeah, you're all like, this is serious. For all of us that have grown up in the East River, you don't realize that this is serious. And so I had a little Mr. Rattlesnake show up when I walked out the door to my patio. I had one step down, and he was right there as I'm stepping down the patio. And it's right on your backyard and right on your patio off your back slider. And the first thing to do is, of course, there you just have to protect yourself, number one. Number two, your animals. And so thank goodness I've got a little bit of background in shooting. And my husband had just purchased me for my birthday. Mitch, give him a shout out. Where's Mitch? My hubby's here. Hello, hubby. He had purchased a Judge pistol that uses 410 shot shells. And that's great for rattlesnakes because the spray pattern on that shot shell will spray out. So if you're a bad shot, you've got some coverage. So 5 rounds later, I used the revolver.
You're on your last stand here.
I'm on my last thing. And I got him, but again, just to protect yourself, it's a scary thing. But the darn thing still keeps moving. Little do you know, snakes, my 2 West River girls, they continue to move because of their nerves. So you think he's still alive. And then I called my husband, I said, I just shot a rattlesnake. He's out in Rapid City at some function. Of course, he's not protecting his wife. He's doing something else. Anyway, I call him, I said, I just shot the rattlesnake. He's like, well, did you pull the buttons off yet? The first thing, your badge of honor, West River, is to pull the rattlesnake tails off. So I had to go back out there and pull the dang tail off, the rattlesnake tail, and I've got my badge of honor.
You got it.
At my house with I think, what do I have, 10? Mitch has got 11, I think, on his. It's the number of rattles. And but I've got my badge of honor. But it's scary, but it's real. But Yes, I'm well known nationally for the shooting of my rattlesnake in the backyard.
That is awesome. Come on, come on.
Don't you have like a rattle, like a hiss sound or anything for us?
There we go. There's a picture. We got a picture.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my, that's a big snake. See?
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah, that
And then
is.
I picked it up, but the tail's gone. Notice I pulled it. Oh, I have it in my other hand.
Oh, you're holding the rattler.
Yeah, I'm holding the rattler.
Yeah. You're like holding it like a microphone.
No big deal.
No big. Well, you know, you've done a lot of really cool things, and we'd like to put your aim to the test.
Ooh, oh.
Yeah. You want to play a game?
Sure.
Do you guys want to play a game? It's game time. We're gonna play a game called Cup Stack Wars. Here's how it works. One person will attempt to stack up as many cups on top of these as they can, while the other two has to try and sabotage them by knocking them down. She's killed a rattlesnake, so I think it's...
I am not safe.
So we'll be using these random props here on this table. So what we'll do is we'll draw from these cards, and I'll give you a random prop to use. So who's ready to play the game?
So you're stacking, and Zach, we're trying to
Trying to
shoot it down.
sabotage.
Yeah.
Shoot it down.
So you get 30 seconds, and whoever has the most cups stacked at the end wins. So why don't you guys go ahead and draw the cards for your
Go ahead, Zach.
first props
All right.
there.
Zach's gonna do it. I like these glasses, though. I think you
Dart blaster.
What is it?
I
You
get
got the dart blaster. We can't say a certain word that rhymes with Murph gun. Yeah. Copyright.
There we go.
What'd you get?
I don't have my glasses. Rubber bands. Thank goodness it's big.
You got the rubber bands.
bands.
Okay.
Oh yes. How many? Let's load them up.
Okay. You get them all. You get them all. Okay. So you guys are going to try. This could be dangerous. You guys try to sabotage. I'm going to see how many I can stack in 30 seconds. Okay. Here we go.
Did he shoot now?
I'm gonna wait till he's got a
Oh,
couple
okay.
more.
Okay. Okay.
Are you guys
When
going to
should we
make
shoot?
me?
I need
You're going to
crowd
get my
audience.
hopes
Tell us
up.
when.
Oh.
Oh, dang it.
You guys are going to get
this. Tell me
It's
when to
getting
do
pretty
this.
high up there.
I'm not good. I've never used a rubber band on my husband. I need my husband to help me on this one.
It stands. It stands. We gotta reload. It's in. No. No.
I can't.
It's fully set. Oh, no. Oh, that was foul play.
I was behind the line, wasn't I?
Well, I guess I get one. Okay. All right. Well, now, Shantel, it is your turn to stack cups. Get our
The
sing.
base looks really stable, by the way.
Yeah, cardboard and tape. It's more high budget stuff here. All right, Zeeds, you ready for a round two?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and draw a card?
Paper airplanes.
You get the paper airplanes. And I get the bow and arrow.
Right through the heart.
Yeah. $3 from the dollar store. All right, Shantel, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay. Okay. All right, what's your strategy here, Zeeds? I've only got 3 shots.
3, 2,
1.
1, go!
No! I misfired. Okay.
I need more cups.
Oh!
I need more cups.
Oh, no.
Hey.
We tried.
Good try. It's okay. I'll show you some techniques later.
Yeah. Teach us how to cup stack.
It's hard doing this without a belt. Hold on!
All right, ZD.
All right.
It's your turn to go up here. Okay. Chantel, this is the last stand, okay?
All right.
We got to see what we can use here. Why don't you go ahead and draw a card? What prop did you get?
Ping pong balls.
Ooh.
That's it.
I think you got that one. Let's see what I can get here. Suitcase. Okay.
Do you want the ping pongs in the suitcase? Because it's frankly.
How about you give him suppressive fire? I'll wait to drop the bomb. Okay, you ready, ZD?
Uh-huh.
I would be dummy.
Yep.
There's a desk.
Go ahead, take him down. Sling those things.
Oh, I can't. My husband always says
Hit mid. Nice. Oh, you're.
Where are the cops?
Shantel Krebs, everyone. Come on in here, ZD. Come on in here.
Well, I'm third place. It's okay.
Well, if you're watching at home, unfortunately that's all the time we have for you tonight. But we have a lot more craziness next week. Until then, we're always booming. Good night, everyone.
I got a joke for you. You guys want to hear a joke? Yeah. What do you call 8 people on a sipping cycle? What? 8 people I never want to associate with ever. I'm not a fan. Because you guys perform outside during doing shows and stuff. You experience the interruptions, right? You guys have felt it? One time I had a really bad show, a bad open mic, outdoors, and they all wooed after I bombed my set. And I yelled at every single person on that trike, "You're the reason I'm sober." There's another tourist attraction that I've been seeing lately. It's not really well known yet, but it's happening. There's a cop with a mullet downtown. You guys seen this guy? It's like Joe Dirt with authority, you know? Just walking around like, "I'm gonna park illegally, I don't care." I feel like his siren should not be the woo, it should be, "Don't break my heart, my achy, breaky heart." Oh, he's coming. Another fun attraction during the summer, of course, is Catfish Bay. Nice, fun little water show. I went one time. It was kind of disappointing because I just saw a bunch of people there that were attending that were clearly lured in by fictional online people. They were catfished. I just sit down for that. Thanks, Chuck. But no, Butterfly House is another one. I'm afraid of insects, so I don't attend. But I think their slogan should be, "Do you like flinching and paranoia? Come to the Butterfly House." Really bugs me.